They account for less than 5% of UK net migration, but take up the majority of politicians' time and energy. First, there was
to stop the boats.
Stop the boats.
Well, it's incredibly important to me that we stop the boats.
Then came
to smash the gangs
and smash the gangs.
to smashing the gangs that are running this absolutely vile trade and make sure we've got proper control of our borders.
But this year, small boat arrivals are already higher than last year. So now the government is trying to put off the boats by copying Denmark and changing immigration law so if an asylum claim is successful, refugees won't get the right to stay in the UK permanently for 20 years instead of the current 5.
We have learned the lessons from our international partners, including Denmark, where fundamental reform to their system has seen asylum claims at a 40-year low. The impact of this government's plans will be to restore order and control to the border so we can be the open, tolerant and generous country that we know ourselves to be.
On top of that, asylum seekers will only get one chance to appeal. And the government wants to change the interpretation of human rights law so only immediate family can be used as grounds to challenge deportations.
I think asylum seekers come here because they know that they're going to get given accommodation, money, a good life without having to work for it.
I feel like immigration is something that is needed. I feel like a lot of the Western countries have gone to countries and caused so much havoc and chaos and damage to those countries, which has caused people from those countries to come here.
I work in the NHS and we've got good people who can't get jobs because of the laws, and then you've got people just coming in and sponging.
I used to vote Labour. I won't vote Labour again because I think they've gone down the reform route of demonising immigrants and calling them illegal and things like that.
Reform would say they're reflecting legitimate immigration concerns, pointing to nationwide demonstrations outside hotels housing asylum seekers this summer, a tiny minority of whom were convicted of crimes including sexual offences. It's left Reform with only 5 MPs out of the UK's 650, the most popular party in Britain for most of this year, now by a considerable distance. But even with the working majority of 156, the Labour government could face problems from its own MPs. Privately, some government ministers have concerns too. After policy U-turns, internal party rifts, communications problems, policy U-turns and even talk of leadership challenges, does the Prime Minister Keir Starmer have the authority to see this one through? Paul Hawkins, TRT World, London.